These things suck until they're awesome. Check out this Crypt lutea right here. Loving the crypts, loving the lesson of the crypts. I got to talk about this Crypt lutea here because these plants, first of all, you pull them out of the basin, they have like a little stench to them because we've had some crypt melt. Crypts are going to melt. It's going to happen. Here's the fun part. These are in pots. These pots maintain the roots. The roots store energy and help the plant grow like crazy. You can see a little bit of like the funk, like little like spots on these leaves or whatever. That's just from like the basin having leaves melt off or whatever. The problem that I have, and I have learned my lesson on, is that they don't like big hot or cold water changes. They don't like big swings. They don't want too big of a change, which if you think about this, think of like Mother Nature, you wouldn't have that violent of swings in like a stream. It might get a little bit warmer, a little bit colder, but it's such a large body of water. Here I got about 600 gallons. The swings can be pretty dramatic. We were doing too big a water change. We melted a few crypts trying to help them, but they melt back and they come back stronger with underwater growth. I'm loving these lutea. Just the roots seem to be just thriving in the rock wool here. And we're just loving the way these are popping off here, doing great things. We do have a crypt hole combo because these, you don't know how fast something's going to grow in your hole, if you know what I'm saying. So we have a rotation of them because some will melt off, some will grow back. So we have 4 potted crypts for only $24.95, which is a pretty fat deal. We pick the plants. You love the plants, but we're only going to pick out fat ones because we've got like overstocked on some and some melt and come back, and we over take care of some of them and melt them by yours truly. But prime example of some crypts though. Loving these Crypt lutea. Nice little mid-ground, maybe a background plant if you're in a real small tank, but loving these plants. Just lots of like, denseness to them. You could really like make you could spread that out quite a bit because they're all just stacked portions in here. So having a lot of fun with the crypts.